In life, you've got to work smart and not hard. Behind me is a Lamborghini Urus, but this version of the Urus is actually 1.6 million rand cheaper than the version with the Lamborghini badge on it. Meet the Audi RS Q8. Let's just take a second to appreciate the beauty that is the Audi RS Q8. This thing is stunning in terms of aesthetics. It's low slung, the profile is flawless, and it just looks like a villain. So, right in here, we're looking at 23-inch wheels. These are massive, but the fitment here is impeccable. You are getting a ton of carbon fiber, but it's tastefully done. So carbon fiber on the mirror caps, you're getting the same in the front here, as well as the blacked out Audi badge. Now, some of you may be wondering what these two goodies are in the front. So these are for the LiDAR system. This essentially allows the car to drive itself. It literally reads other cars on the road, it reads pedestrians, and it reads lane lines and keeps the car on the road. And that's how far tech has come in cars. When was the last time you saw frameless windows? This is class. Now, I want to show you a centerpiece of the rear of this vehicle. Audi lights are among the most beautiful lights out there in cars. This is a combination taillight and it runs the entire width of the car. And if you see this thing at night, you know that it is an Audi. So the carbon fiber elements are still at the rear. You do get that there and you do get carbon fiber here. And how you remember and know that this is an RS model are these oval tail tips. Only RS models get these, and these are blacked out. You're also getting a rear diffuser here, as well as this F1 style brake light. You know it's fast when it has one of these. So the one thing I love about the interior is that it's tastefully done. I feel like Audi is catering to a different clientele to your BMW guys. The BMW guys like things flashy. I'm certainly not that guy, and everything here is subtle. So you are getting a lot of Alcantara. So you do get Alcantara on the steering wheel, you get it on the door panels, and you also get the carbon fiber, but it's not in your face, and that's good, right? So you are getting a bit of it on the dash, on the center console here, and overall it feels sporty, but not being in your face. Let's also talk about the practicality of this SUV. It is an SUV, essentially, as much as it's a missile. So you are getting child seat anchors in the front. And for me, it's a first. I've never seen child seat anchors in the front. The seats themselves are stunning. So these are sporty RS seats. They're covered in black leather, but the leather is infused with red and it looks stunning. Now, because it's a German vehicle, there's a lot of tech going on in here. And I want to mention that you do get 3 screens here. You're getting a screen here, a screen here, and a screen here. So instead of having dials and buttons for your aircon system, you're actually getting a screen here, which a lot of people aren't fans of. A lot of journalists are not fans of that. And I'm not sure when car manufacturers are going to start listening to us, but this is what you get here. Let's talk practicality and tech, right? So it's a very comfortable space to be in the back here, and I can go backwards and forward if I want to for more space. So that's very practical of the car. Of course, you are getting the child seats anchors in the back, that's standard. Now, the interesting thing here is that this is a coupe style SUV, and generally with these kinds of cars, you don't get much headroom. And I'm like 1.82 meters tall. I'm sitting pretty comfortably here with plenty of headroom. The nice techie thing here is that I've got window blinds to block out unpleasant people, right? But that's not manual. Everything is electronic here. I haven't encountered this in any other car where I can literally raise and lower the blind using the same window button. And if I want to open that window, I can do it from here. If you swing over to the rear of the car, the boot, there is an easy access feature for shorter people or your wife in terms of loading goods. So you can push a button and it literally lowers the car because it is on air suspension. And if you want to tow something, there is a hidden tow bar. Alright, so the part that everyone's been waiting for and the part that had me excited about this car is the drive. We've got ourselves a 4-litre twin turbocharged V8 engine in the front, and as much as this thing is over 3 tons in weight, that does not matter. We're looking at 470 kilowatts and 850 Newton meters of torque. Check this out. Audi is, in my opinion, one of the best manufacturers of V8 engines. The sound of this thing, the bark that comes out of the back, is just second to none. This is paired to an 8-speed ZF gearbox, understandably so. For pushing out that kind of torque, you do need something robust that can handle that. It is a quattro system, and one of the things that's impressed me about the way that this thing drives is the handling and driving dynamics. It's a big SUV, it's a huge SUV, but as soon as you start chucking it into corners, especially in the right mode, like right now I'm in dynamic mode, it's just agile and nimble and it sticks. It's suited to a certain driving style. If you like a car that feels like it's on rails, this is it. The handling here is just phenomenal for a car this size. I cannot emphasize that enough. This thing will do the 0 to 100 in 3.6 seconds. What more do you want? Essentially what you're getting here in the Audi RS Q8 is a vehicle, an SUV, that strikes a decent balance between practicality with everything that it offers, the space, the child seat anchors, the tow bar, but you also get supercar-like performance and a stonking V8 underneath there. Man, this thing pulls like a train. The Audi RS Q8 is the pinnacle of Audi's SUV performance, and like I said, if you parked the RS Q8 here and the Lamborghini Urus here, the two are basically the same thing, under the skin, essentially. They do cater to a different audience. If you want people to know that you have money, you buy the Lamborghini Urus, and if you want to save a fat amount of money, 1.6 million rand, and move covertly, this is what you buy.